I'm Lionel from New York.
Quick introductions. Hazu. I know I called you Hazel for the first time on a vlog, but it's Hazel, Mel, y'all know, and Lino. The wedding's done yesterday. It was a grand success, and now we have the rest of the holiday to discover New York. We're waiting for an Uber right now, heading to the Path station because we are in New Jersey, and then we're gonna head to New York by the Path train. That was a Uber. Loving the day already. Shane.
Look like 4 tourists.
And mother of the groom. Father of the groom, Ola. You can't see much of him in this attire right now, but that's Ola. There you go. Mon. And star of the show, Shane. Shane, I'm saying. Bruce. Brucey?
What is that?
It's a mic. So that I get better audio.
This is too smooth. I honestly didn't even really want to say anything on this, but that's what the people want. That's what I came here for. So we're gonna get into it. Yeah. I like my coffee black. Wife too, don't turn this into no controversy. It's my boo. I can make $250,000 off a haiku, and I can make another quarter off it ×2. If it's money on the table, I'll be on it like Bobby or Epic. You peep the aesthetic, it's hard to forget it. I hear you talking, but you're hardly right. I'm the voice of your prototype. Summertime and then why? Yeah. Summertime and then why? It's too cool. Get the dry tops out. Summertime and then why? Fits right. Bottles over here. Summertime and then why? Summertime and then why?
Give me some trivia about Times Square.
So this is where the ball drops every New Year's Eve. So on the 31st night, it's at the topmost point, and as they count down for the new year, the countdown is available for everybody to view, even on live television. And then the ball drops, and that's New Year's Eve, and that's the biggest celebration.
And after the ball drops, everyone's voices become hoarse. Everybody hits puberty. But I think this whole place is like kind of buzzing. It's crowded as well. The streets are blocked off. Yeah, the streets are blocked off. Everyone's on the road.
By a lot of famous musicians
and to be honest, it's like buzzing right now. Like I'll turn this around. Check this out.
I'm talking 6 a.m. tea times. 18 with the mayor talking land banks. I waited for it, gotta get mine. Snag a seat up at the table if my man can't. Heading to a meeting, we're familiar with no briefcase. Just my mind in a free state. I got a plan through a vision, but it takes time. I'ma make mine. Summertime and then why? Yeah. Summertime and then why? Yeah. You know the drill by now. Summertime and then why? Get everything together, get the squad together, get the gang together. Summertime and then why? Summertime and then why? Started in the back office, now I run the front. Call the shots, make the deals, know the deal, know what's up. Too much for the books, then I put it in a tuck. Too much for the tuck, then I give it to my love. Once I make $1 million, man, $1 million won't be enough. Watch me fake the struggle while I get it off the hush. Now it's JetBlue miles, Rolex dials, frowns turn to smiles. Summertime and then why? Now as you come to an end. Summertime and then why? And the falls upon us. I want you to bring that energy. Summertime and then why? And run that thing back. Yeah. Until next year. Summertime and then why? Yeah. And why? Summertime and then why? Yeah. We gone.
So this is day 2 in New York. Yesterday what happened was we did a lot of Times Square first. The novelty kind of dies off after the first time, but it was quite nice and quite. It was a nice vibe. Really appreciate the first time you go.
We tried street food.
Yes, we also tried some street food. First we went to a rooftop bar called Rooftop Bar. A friend of ours called Desmond, he's been here for like 7 years, so he took us around. So we were at that rooftop bar before sundown. Then we went down K-Town, which is a street filled with Korean food on either side.
We also tried soju.
Soju, yes. It's a form of rice wine, like sake, but it was very potent. I think all of us are pretty buzzed, right?
Yeah.
After that, we went to another rooftop bar just by the Empire State Building. Today's day 2. We're planning to go to Liberty State Park, where you can see the Statue of Liberty, at least a tiny Statue of Liberty. And we're going to try some oysters. Hazel is a huge fan of oysters. I pretty much like oysters as well. Mel is a huge fan, and well, Lino's tagging along. Now we complain people in India don't know how to drive, people in India don't know how to park. Yeah. यहाँ पे भी मिलता है देखना. मैं दोनों जगह लेगा. मेरा बड़ा गाड़ी है.
My personality and me need to park.
मेरा बड़ा वाला है. So guys, this is Liberty State Park, and Sam told us that if you really squint, you'll probably be able to see a very tiny Statue of Liberty. Let me show you what we can see from here. That is by no means a tiny Statue of Liberty. Jeremy, if that is Sam's definition of tiny, just don't take anything she says to heart, okay? So this is Liberty State Park. Quite a few sites. I thought that was Brooklyn Bridge, but that's not. That's Lady Liberty right there. And that is the new World Trade Center. That's the Chrysler Building, and that's the Empire State. Actual wreckage pieces from the two buildings, and the reason why they've built these here, these two blocks, is because they would be actually part of the skyline on the other side, and that's the reason why they have the memorial. If you can see in the distance, that's the new World Trade Center built there, but this would actually be part of the skyline if the original World Trade Centers were still standing. At Liberty Park. It was interesting, but we have a reservation here at this place called Local. It is it's here for oysters, and I think they're $1 oysters if you order 6 and more. And between Hazel, me and Mel, we're definitely going to eat more than 6. We're probably going to eat 10 each. So yeah, 4 o'clock here, and I think Jeremy and Sam are about to join us. satisfied, and so is Sam. With, I think we had about 48 oysters precisely. We were at 31st and we ordered another 18 later. And we have some kava and some wine. And we're mast right now. Tony Stark udhar rehta hai. State of Empire udhar hai. और Antillas. What's up guys, that's Kunal by the way. Kunal, introduction to the vlog. He brought us to Brooklyn and introduced us to the whole thrift scene over here, which a few of you know Mel and Sam do in Bombay anyway, but it's like on another level, on another scale here. I ended up picking up 2 pairs of shoes. One are these, and I picked up another pair of Vans for like $30. It's an amazing scene right here in Brooklyn.
Brooklyn Bridge. The one with the flag. Oh yeah, it has the flag.
Zoom in. Right, I think I'm going to wrap the 3-day vlog up here. Kunal, thank you for introducing us to Brooklyn, man. It's quite a treat. As I described it to him before, it's like a very urban, modern, homely community. It feels very homely, but it feels very hip. If you are new to the channel, please would really appreciate if you did subscribe. The socials down in the description as well, so go ahead and follow me on those platforms. And that's it for me. Stay safe, stay sane, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.